got you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Cause I got you. Ooh, ooh.
Hello beautiful souls, magnificent Kimberly. Welcome back to my channel. First off, I just want to thank you guys so much for 300 subscribers to my YouTube channel. This is such a huge milestone and I'm glad that I've made it to 300. So be sure to stay tuned for more videos on my YouTube channel as I aim to reach 400 and more on my YouTube channel for my next milestone. So if you're new here, this is Magnificent Kimberly. This space is about faith, healing, mental health, personal growth, improvement, and so much more. Today is Mental Health Mondays, where I'm starting back my bi-weekly theme of Mental Health Mondays, Faith-Based Wednesdays, Devotional Thursdays, and Relationship Fridays. So Mental Health Mondays is surrounded by mental health issues and spreading mental health awareness and just giving support to those who are struggling with mental health related challenges, battles, and struggles. So we're talking about the power of saying no, choosing mental peace over people pleasing, because that's a very, very real thing. And while choosing mental peace over people pleasing is one of the best decisions that you will ever make in your whole entire life. Let's be honest. How many of us have said yes when we really wanted to say no? I've been there, overcommitting myself, burning out, hurting myself, trying to keep the peace, and just wanting to be liked, wanting to be liked and favored and all that. But y'all, people pleasing is a trap, okay? It slowly chips away at your self-esteem, at your self-respect, and really at your mental health, boundaries, and your own identity. But here's the thing: not everyone will clap for your no, but that's okay. You're not here to carry everyone else's expectations and to please everyone else at the cost of your own peace and sanity. You're there to do what you feel is best for your own mental peace, your own mental clarity, and stuff like that, your own mental health. I had to learn that saying no isn't mean. It's not selfish, it's sacred, it's necessary, and it's very important. It means that you know your limits, you know your boundaries, you know what you're not willing to say yes to, or you know what you're not willing to tolerate and put up with and stuff like that. It also means that you honor your time, your energy, and your own calling. It means you're giving God room to show you what's meant for you, and what's not meant for you, it can fall at the wayside. And what's simply just a distraction in the eyes of the Lord. So sometimes your no is a yes to rest, a yes to God, and yes to alignment. And also, let's be real with this as well. Jesus himself said no. He didn't go everywhere, heal everybody, or cater to everyone's expectations. He had a purpose, and now so do you, because of Jesus. Now, I know saying no can feel hard to do, especially if you're used to being a reliable one, or the one that people always go to, the one that always says yes to everyone's questions or requests and stuff like that. But it is okay to say no once in a while, or say no whenever you feel like it. And this can look like a few things. These are some of the statements that you could say. I love to, but I don't have the capacity right now. Thank you for thinking of me, but I have to pass. This doesn't align with where I'm at right now. These are some of the things that you could say that look like saying no to someone's questions, to someone's requests, to someone's ask. You don't have to over-explain. You don't have to feel guilty. Let your no be rooted in truth and love. So it's important to remember that you could still say no out of peace. You don't have to be disrespectful or mean when saying no. You can say it out of respect, out of peace, out of love. And trust me, the right people will respect it and will honor your no. That mental peace is priceless, and every time you choose yourself, you're reminding your heart that you are worthy of rest, boundaries, and balance. You can't pour from an empty cup. So especially as a mom, like I'm a single mom, I can't pour from an empty cup if there's nothing being poured into my cup. If God is not pouring into me, I can't. And God is not to say that God does not won't pour into me, because he does, he always does. But that's just to say that you can't pour from something empty. when you're running on empty, when you're running low. And God isn't asking you to. God is not going to ask you to. He's calling you to walk in wisdom, walk in discernment, not in exhaustion or out of exhaustion, out of restlessness, out of tiredness. Protecting your peace is truly an act of faith. It's you saying, I trust God to handle what I choose to let go of. And that in itself is very powerful. So the next time you feel pressure to say yes, pause, breathe, take a moment, and remember your peace is way more important than trying to please others, than trying to negotiate with others on like your boundaries or compromising your boundaries and stuff like that. If this resonated with you, hit that like button, share with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more Real Talk with Heart. Real Talk with Heart. Let me know in the comments what's something you're learning to say no to, or do you struggle with people pleasing? What has been your experience of this? What boundaries have you had to put in place to protect your peace? Love y'all. Stay magnificent, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
you